You're listening to The Morning Rush with Bill Carroll on NewsTalk 580 CFRA.
The media talks a lot about the fact that she's a woman and an attractive woman. I don't know how she feels about that. Ottawa's gun goddess is how one headline put it. Grandmother, general manager, gun goddess on Twitter. Anyway, meet Tracey Wilson, the Orleans chairwoman of the board of the recently formed Canadian Coalition for Firearms Rights. I guess if it's a Twitter handle, you're probably okay with it. Sounds like you chose it.
Hi, Bill. Thanks for having me on this morning. It started off kind of a joke a few years ago. Somebody took a little jab at me, so I kind of put that in there to get back at them. I never really, imagined that would be a headline. So, I'm taking a lot of ribbing from my friends for it. But in the long run, it's bringing some attention to our organization and our cause, and that's a good thing. Well,
it actually works out very well because it blows up the first stereotype about gun ownership, doesn't it?
Exactly. And, that's what we're all about. We're an inclusive organization. Women are the number one growing sector in the shooting sports community. And, we're here and we're proud.
Who are Canadian gun owners? And are we too often compared with American gun owners? Are they the same kinds of people?
Absolutely not. Canadian gun owners are your everyday people. We're teachers and lawyers, school bus drivers, soccer coaches. We're everywhere. All kinds of people. There's over 2 million of us in Canada right now. We're a little sick of the stereotypes. And I think some of that, negative energy that comes from that, causes people to have, a different view on gun ownership.
Are you worried that the hysteria around the Black Lives Matter movement, the way it's crossed the border into Canada, needlessly, I think, but are you worried that hysteria is going to make the Liberal government more likely to pass tougher laws than it might otherwise have been?
Well, I mean, the Liberals promised us, scientific, fact-based, data-driven lawmaking decisions, and we support that. In fact, we'd like to come to the table and discuss this. The stats are there; they're the government's own statistics. So we'd like to see the Liberals concentrate on creating laws that have an effect on crime, regardless of who's committing it. But the thing is, we're law-abiding gun owners. It's not us that they need to worry about. It's the people that aren't, law-abiding.
Do you feel like gun owners are more vulnerable in Canada because we don't have a constitutional right to bear arms?
Yeah, absolutely. We are. We are at the mercy of Parliament and the decisions that they make. You have senators, trying to make decisions anyways. We want value-added gun laws. We want gun laws that increase public safety while not unfairly penalizing us. There's things like to go to the range. I need 6 pieces of paper to carry with me to go to the range. If I forget any of that on the counter at home and I get pulled over by the police, I can face anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison. So who are we protecting? What does that, how does that enhance public safety at all?
Well, I think the idea is that people who own guns are forced to own them responsibly and make sure that they're locked up and handled properly so that they're less likely to be stolen and end up in the hands of criminals.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do. We have storage laws in Canada. We follow them. Those kind of things, aren't the big picture for us.
No, what I don't get, before I let you go, because we don't have a lot of time, okay. I'm not really a gun guy personally, but I understand people use them for at the gun range. They are fun to shoot. I've been target shooting, and people use them for hunting. There are a lot of farmers use them to protect their cattle and other things. So, I get that there are many legitimate uses. I don't get people who want to have these automatic weapons that can fire multiple rounds. I don't see the need for those.
In Canada, Bill, in Canada, we don't have automatic weapons. Fully automatic weapons are prohibited in Canada, so we don't have them at all. We do have semi-automatic firearms.
Yeah, I don't really see the need for those either. What is that about? Can you explain that from a gun owner's perspective? Is it just so you don't have the annoyance of having to reload all the time when you're shooting?
Well, first of all, we don't live in a society of need, so it's not an annoyance of reloading. A lot of times we're doing sports shooting. There's different situations where time is counts. Like this is an actual sport. So, you've got your time being measured, your accuracy being measured. There's many reasons. They're a lot of fun. Like, what more reason do we need? We've also got cars that go 260 kilometers an hour. So, we don't live in a society of need.
Tracey, it was good to meet you, and I'm sure we'll have a lot of conversations in the future as organizations like Black Lives Matter continue to be more powerful, and this Liberal government has vowed to make some changes to gun laws. So I'm sure you'll be there every step of the way to guide them through the science.
You bet I will, Bill.
Thank you, Tracey.
Thanks a lot.
Tracey Wilson, Ottawa's gun goddess, the new face of the country's gun lobby.